to Oh the Depths podcast. I know it's been a while. I took about a month off from episodes just because, well, I'm going to get into it a little bit later actually, but basically I really hope that you had a wonderful Mother's Day this year, that you were able to celebrate with the special ladies in your life, or you're celebrated yourself if you're a mom and you just felt super special and you didn't have to lift a finger. Basically, I made a Mother's Day video and I got to include a lot of you in it, and I am so excited that a lot of you really enjoyed it and loved it. And that's over on my YouTube channel. If you don't know, I am a mom, a wife, and I have had a YouTube channel for about 4 years, if you don't know that. But basically, it's been so much fun for me, and I just loved being able to include some of my followers on the video. It was so much fun. So yeah, a little update on me. Basically, my day-to-day looks like me living in very comfortable clothing, as I'm still not going out of the house very often. I am not getting into jeans basically at all. I have been wearing leggings so much more these days, as I am not, again, going out of the house very much. One thing that I have been spending my time on has been making a dollhouse for Brielle's 4th birthday. Well, not making a dollhouse, I'm making it over. So basically, she is going to be turning 4 on June 1st, and I am I'd probably say about 80% done. And so now I have all the little details to do, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be showing you guys how I did it, how I did everything. And man, I cannot wait for the day that she sees it. Yeah, so basically the big question of the day is, why did I take a month off podcast episodes? Lately, I've been really learning, especially through this time, what it means to self-reflect in the middle of having everything being turned upside down, basically, where I've had to start making new routines, new rhythms of life, since everything has changed so much. Now, my husband is now at home. He's been at home for now 2 months, and so we've had to kind of switch everything up on what we were doing at home, what I was doing, and what the kids were doing, and how much we can go out of the house, who we can see, and all of this stuff, right? Everything has changed so much. I think with that, I let things slide a little bit. You know, even taking care of the house, let me tell you, the laundry pile grows so much faster these days, and it just seems like I can't get on top of the housework now with there being another person here all day, every day. And it's not that I don't have help with that, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like things are a little bit more out of control sometimes. And, you know, my daily routine was almost completely different with my husband being at home with us, and all the limitations were just feeling like it was a lot to do with, you know, having to change and adapt to that has been a challenge. So within this past month, because of course things have been so unfamiliar and there's been so much change going on, I kind of fell back into what felt comfortable and safe for me. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, this podcast is not safe for me. It does not make me feel comfortable, and it's vulnerable, and I'm putting myself out there. And of course, when we are going through something, we want to feel comfortable, we want to feel safe. And so I feel like that's one of the main reasons why I kind of let the podcast go. It was almost like I was making excuses for how I was feeling. And so I let this go a little bit. Even though I could have absolutely continued this, I chose not to. So anyways, back to change. I'm not sure who says this, but change doesn't happen without some sort of pain. Change is hard. It pulls us out of our comfort zones and requires us to think and become different. So even for me, I think back to my past and look at all the difficult times that I faced, and I know that if I never went through anything hard, I wouldn't have changed. I wouldn't be the person that you see today. I wouldn't have become a stronger person. I wouldn't have the perspective that I do now. And I would be a completely different person. And throughout my life, I've dealt with a lot of difficult seasons. And I'm not unfamiliar with seasons where things completely feel turned upside down. So within change, of course, it hurts, it's hard, and of course we need to adapt. But within that, we are molded into someone new whose shoulders are a little bit stronger, and we can be proud of where we are now and who we are becoming right now through this season. So that's kind of been my thoughts in the past little while, and hopefully you can relate to that in some way as we've all been adapting and changing. And through this, I've just been really looking at things that I do in my daily life and how there needs to be so much improvement in so many areas. And I'm not being hard on myself, but I just want to be better. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's good to have goals and things that you want to change in your own life, not just because of circumstances, but because you want to move forward. Maybe that's being a better mom, a better wife, a better friend, and just focusing on small areas of your life that can improve. And that's what I've been doing in this past month or so. And it's been hard, and it's been really humbling in a lot of ways because I'm not a perfect person, and I do struggle, and I do stumble, and I do fall flat on my face sometimes. And I'm so thankful that I have amazing people in my life who care for me, look out for me, and push me forward to be better. And so that is where I'm going to leave today's episode. I want to just say thank you for sticking with me as I took this little month off to kind of adapt and change and self-reflect. But I just want to let you guys know that we're all in this together. I'm with you. I'm beside you. And I can't wait for you guys to listen to more episodes coming up in the future here. And we'll see you in my next episode.